everybody. I'm sitting here on the front porch today, not riding my bike again. We've been having Hurricane Fred come through, and it's been making it really tough. It's kind of just past us, and we're kind of getting the tail end. It's mostly mist. Every now and then it comes down in decent drops, but the reason for this video, because of the weather, I thought I'd take an opportunity to answer a question that one of my commenters had, and it has to do with the mirror that I use on my bike. I use the Hafney end bar mirror instead of having a big mirror up on the handlebars, and that's basically to save space. I also like the look of it. I don't like the ones that, personally, the ones that go and mount to the handlebars, and they wind up looking like, looking kind of like big bunny rabbit ears, as I call it. But anyway, it's and the commenter's name was A. Lawson, and he had asked me, you know, how to install those mirrors specifically. And it just so happens that I did I did a video, and during that video, kind of jumbled up in the middle of it, I showed how to install the mirror on my wife's bike. I think that was in my 100-mile video that I made a couple months ago, and I thought I would take this opportunity to cut that out and kind of make it a video to itself, in case there's other people that are wondering how to do that. Apologize, it's very humid out here, and kind of sweating, but I thought I'd take this opportunity and just do a quick video, put it together by itself, and maybe it would help some people out if they would rather have a bar end mirror rather than a one that takes up room on their handlebars. One of the big complaints about the 1.0 was that the handlebars are kind of narrow, and that didn't leave much room for you know, for very many accessories, your phone mount, and, you know, GPS or whatever, bell. But this handlebar kind of alleviates that. It worked good on the 2.0 as well. I know they're a little bit wider, you can put some more accessories, but I like the way that this mirror looks. If you're interested in the mirror, it's in the description of this video. I've got some links to that, as well as my seat post that has suspension, the suspension seat post from Zoom, and some other odds and ends, equipment that I use, as well as the camera that I use, is on there as well if you'd like to check any of that stuff out. Again, the links are in the description. But before I go to that video, I'd like to take a really quick minute and kind of shout out some folks that have, you know, have been commenting lately. Just mentioned A. Lawson about the handlebars. That's why I'm doing this video. Scott Egbert, he just commented and said that he has the electric, and he's gone about 2,700 miles with it already. He says there's no battery degradation. I've also seen other YouTubers out there that have gone farther than that, and have nothing but good to say about it. They're still clicking along, almost like new. So, and by the way, I wrote these names down on paper. I've told you guys in the past that I have a terrible time with names, so I thought I'd write them down on paper so I don't forget anybody. And my paper's only so big, so I can only fit so many names on it. So if I don't mention you, just know I know who everybody is. When I see your names pop up, it makes me smile. I like seeing people come back and comment and ask questions, leave comments, whatever the case may be. Good words, bad words, doesn't matter. I take the bad in stride and try to improve, and good comments just push me to keep doing this. Janet Mascheck just ordered her 2.0 after watching a couple videos. We were commenting back and forth. I think she decided to go ahead and get one, and there's numerous other people that I've talked to that have decided after some of my videos, which is great. Let's see, a couple guys, I know there's several of you that have been receiving your bikes. I know it's been a long wait, and for those of you that are still waiting, I know it's tough, but hang in there and you will not be disappointed. As I said many times on many of my videos, I had no idea what to expect when I got mine with a person of my size, and I'm really glad that I waited and got mine, because it's been really awesome. Let's see, 56 Crown Vic just got his bike, was supposed to get it yesterday. Cy Fells, he comments all the time as well. I think he received his a day or two ago, maybe. Haven't heard from either of them since, so hopefully at some point they'll be able to pry themselves off their bike and come back and have some conversations with us, let us know how they like the bikes, if it was worth the wait, that type of thing. I'd be happy to hear about all of that. Let's see, and here's my paper. I've got it filled up, and these are just some of the ones that I could remember off my head. Some of the guys, Glenn Cooper, he comments a lot. He gave me a suggestion about handlebars that we might be able to change out. We've been having some issues with our hands getting numb and tingly after a little while of riding, especially my wife Lisa, and we may try those bars. We've been kind of looking to see if there were any better bars that we might be able to use that might alleviate some of that pain. And Glenn gave us a good idea. You know, we might check those out. Some of our regulars that keep me going with their funny comments, their informational comments, they're just great. Saddle Tramp, you know, we talk a lot in the comments, and I really enjoy that. He makes my day sometimes. Same thing with Pedro. Sorry about the chimes up there. Like I said, the wind's starting to blow, and we're kind of at the tail end of the hurricane. It's starting to mist a little bit, so I'm getting a little bit damp, so I'm going to try to cut this short. But again, Saddle Tramp, Pedro, BR54, Mr. BR549, for those of you that know what that stands for, leave in the comments where that comes from. It's from a TV show that I used to watch all the time growing up with my cousin, and I really loved it. And it's funny how numbers like that stick with you over time. First time I saw them in the comments, I immediately thought of that show. But if you know who it is, if you're, I don't know, late 40s and up, maybe 50 and up, you probably have seen that. If you know, put in the comments. I'd be interested to know how many people remember that. Golden Seal 50, he's another commenter that comments quite a bit. Thank you very much. Dan Zulch, Z-U-E-L-C-H, I hope I pronounced that right. Dan, he comments quite a bit too. Love the comments. And Bert Kelly, he comments quite a bit, and like commenting back and forth with him. Misting is starting to get a little heavier, and I'm starting to get soaking wet. So what I'm going to do the next time you see me, I'm going to put in the video that I did about how to put in the mirror, and as soon as that goes through, I'll come back and I'll do a final little last few minute words. So again, if you're interested in the mirror that I'm going to be showing how to install, it's in the description, along with the seat post, and other accessories that I use on the bike. You know, got the links down, the Amazon links down there. You can click and go and check those out if you'd like. But Enjoy the video. I hope it's informational for people, and once it's done, I'll come back and say bye to everybody. So we'll see you in just a couple minutes. So whenever you order them, they'll come like this. They have a little flange here in case your handlebar hole is too big. This one's not, so you can just slide that off, toss it to the side. The only tools you'll need is a 5mm wrench and some sort of utility knife. This is actually metric 5mm Allen wrench. We'll set those down for a minute. All you have to do, I'll try to make sure I'm out of the light if I can. Let's see. It's got a little hole in the end. You can kind of stick the knife in and get started. Just watch your other hand though. These things are pretty sharp. Just work your way around. And out the rubber goes. Clean it up just a little bit. Okay, once you get your hole cut out, this is the mirror. It comes with this little sleeve on it, just in case your handlebar opening is a little bit too big. That'll fill up the difference. This handlebar fits just right, so we don't need the sleeve. We'll just toss that aside for a minute. Now, you can install this with this part up, but then when you're done with your mirror, you'd end up folding it up onto the handlebar. I wanted it to fold under, so I fold it down, or do it on the down direction. All you have to do is slide that in, tighten it up. Again with your 5mm Allen wrench. Just tighten it up nice and snug. Well, I'll be doggone. Oh. These things do that sometimes. There we go, nice and tight. And then there's your mirror. Now this is a little bit loose, so there's an adjustment here you can tighten, and it makes it a lot tougher to move so that it'll hold it. But you can still twist it if you need to. You know, out, in, up, down, and then when you're finished with it, you can just slide it up under, and then you've got access to your handlebar to push it in wherever you need it to go. And then when you're ready to ride again, just slide it back out, and there you go. So that's how easy, maybe 2 minutes. So I'll be right back with you, and we'll wrap this whole thing up. Okay, I hope that video helped anybody that's thinking about getting a mirror. Any of you that have just gotten new bikes, maybe you've had a bike and haven't had a mirror before. I really love this mirror. It has stainless steel, it's not glass. One of my videos I did a while back, it was, I think I titled it Tour of Fairmont, West Virginia. Actually had a bike wreck. I got my my tire stuck on the lip of a sidewalk, and it just jerked my front tire out from under me, and I tipped over to the right, and that mirror took the whole brunt of my bicycle on the pavement. and picked the bike up. There's not a scratch on that thing. So you know, I've put it through its paces, and it's, you know, it's great. A great mirror. Also saves space on the handlebars if you want to put, you know, a bunch of extras. It'll give you more room. And again, it folds out of the way whenever you store it. You know, put it in your garage or wherever you store them. That's a nice feature. And they don't stick up and look like big old rabbit ears when you're coming down the road too. So it's kind of out of the way. It's kind of a minimalistic type deal. But anyway, again, just like to thank all the people that I thanked there at the beginning of the video. It's starting to mist harder, and it's actually blowing in on me, so I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully this is supposed to pass today or the next day, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's really, make it darker. You can't really tell, but it's a super fine mist, and it's starting to get me wet. So hope to be out in the next couple of days. I think as soon as this passes, tomorrow or Friday, hopefully at least for the weekend, we'll be able to get out, do another trail with Lisa, and get back to the fun. But until then, thanks for watching this video. As always, God bless. We'll see you on the next video.